So starting off in this situation, we make sure the game volume's all good to go. All right, perfect. We should be good. We should be good. All right, cool. So let's start off with this situation. You're going through with the break here. Let me back away slightly. So you're going through the right here. Good start, standard stuff they're going through. Okay, so you see no one kitchen. So like immediately, what does that kind of tell you? You see no one kind of pushing through kitchen.
They're coming to bedroom.
Okay. So you're going to go through. So you know there should be like probably one or two up top there. Okay. We're going to keep just playing it out and see. Just let it play out for a little bit and see what's kind of going on there. So right, 1 hour's gone through. You're right there. Okay, so the first thing I would say there was tunnel vision. I kind of noticed that straight away. And it was about like, again, timing wise, like pacing. So like right now we go through your tunnel vision on this guy here, right? But you know they're spawning on your left. Like you know they're spawning on your left here. So again, like this one guy, you can't let him have all your focus. Like you have an equipment right here, like chuck a nade there and then start shouldering to your left there. Just being a bit more annoying there. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like you see how tunnel vision you are there?
I wanted to clear that guy up top because I didn't want to turn around and then get shot in my back, but I ended up getting shot in my back anyway.
Oh no, for sure. I think your logic there was fine if you could get him, right? He's on your catwalk. But it's like, again, being more annoying here. You have 3 teammates. You have a teammate there, you have a teammate there. You just know they're coming for your left here. So it's like chuck a nade here and like hug the wall here. Like be annoying and try to buy time for a few seconds. Like right now, this is my only thing. Is right now, once you get this nade, look to your left and just make sure they're not pushing you. There, right there. So you did it, but it was just way too late. Like you could have seen him and gone prone and bought time. I think you're gonna die anyways here. That's the point, bro. You're gonna die anyways. Whether you think that's the right play or not, that's a separate thing. But like if you're gonna commit to the hill and try dying, you have to buy more time for your team because then they have a bit of a setup. I don't even mind you getting off the hill and like playing for map control there personally, in this situation. Because like if we go through like from the start here, okay? We're going across. You have a team with you. You have a team up top, a team at the left. So let's actually see where they come from, what's actually happening here. So you're kind of banking on that stun not hitting someone, meaning they're not going to be there, which is fine. I would still check. I'm a bit more paranoid. I'll probably check my right anyways, but that's fine. I think this is okay what you do. And then from here, for me personally, I feel like I don't even need you pushing out here. Like I'm more than okay with sitting here in this corner and kind of watching between the right and the middle here. Because you've actually got to a really good spot. This is probably better than you expected. You probably didn't expect to get here without any gunfights, right? So this tells me straight away, what's the one route right now that they could be going, which I think is quite obvious that no one's really looked at.
They could go bottom, but
I think they've definitely gone bottom though. I think they've definitely gone bottom because if you look at it right now, there's no one on the hill and there's one guy shooting. Like they kind of have to be bottom, at least one of them. The way it's played out, it looks like they're either hiding or one of them is bottom. So I would kind of be a bit cautious of bottom, right? I think okay, one might be bottom. Right. There's one up top. My teammate takes out one. We're going through. You know, I'm going through. Cool, you get that kill. So right there is where that guy comes from bottom. So now you're like, okay, this guy came through bottom. It's a bit of a weird one now because he's behind you. You know they're going to spawn on your left hand. This is the only issue with playing on the hill because you're probably going to die, is why I wanted you to tuck in the side of the wall and just buy time for your team. Because right now the guy's on your right and the rest are coming for your left there. Let's see what you do. So you're sitting here, you're kind of very tunnel vision. Like, I don't even mind you sitting on this side, even going prone here, like stair glitching, just watching the top, just being annoying basically, instead of standing in the open was the only thing I would say. He did a great job. He gets 2 of you and that's fine. So yeah, off the break, I think a few little things you could have done. Just that was like one thing about tunnel vision. And now you guys end up spawning out. All because of that. That's why I said as well, for me, sometimes it's better off not getting on the hill here. Like, I don't mind it right now, but as soon as he gets that kill, it depends. It depends how you want to play it. But there's a world where I could like, go through and try to find that kill, or I could play a corner and just stop them from getting on time. There's a world where I think both plays are fine.
Play where you were saying play before, I'm just holding kitchen and bedroom.
Yeah, because I think there's a world where like he made a really good play, right? But then it's like you get in time here. Let's see how many seconds you get, like 6. Like those 6 seconds you get though have now basically been counted, and you have the bad spawns and they have the setup. So it's just like, again, just thinking about, is that worth it? I don't know. Maybe it's not. I probably would say it's not worth it, especially because they got those 6 seconds already, right? So you basically traded those 6 seconds for each other, but now you have no map control. So that's the only reason I sometimes say getting off the hill is a good play. I think loads of people love playing on the hill. Playing on the hill, which obviously makes sense, right? But if you don't, you know, if you're not on the hill, then if you're playing on the hill, then you don't have map control because you're gonna die straight away. So that's only one thing I would say. You're going through the left there, which is fine. 30 seconds left. Okay, again, I would say tunnel vision's a key thing. Straight away, tunnel vision twice here. You have a sub, right? If they're any good team, they know you're coming through kitchen. They know the pressure's coming through right now. You're going through. What's your goal here? When you're looking to this left, what is your goal in this situation? If I pause it right now, it's right, but what do you think your goal was right now? What would you say?
In my head, I was trying to see if I could catch the guy on the hill scamming. Maybe I could put some shots on him to make it easier for my teammate.
Okay. So this is what I'm saying about doing your 25%. Sometimes I feel like you're trying to do too much and be too helpful, and you end up not doing your 25%, right? So doing your 25% here, what do you think that could have been? For your team, what do you think?
Just push it through respond.
Okay, if you did that, would that have impacted your team in a positive way? Absolutely. That would have been a great play, right? So sometimes taking this extra risk, if it goes well, you've helped his 25% be easier. If it goes wrong, you've neglected your own 25%. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of a team, this guy's 25% is to watch the cross, wait for your teammates. If your play goes wrong, you've done 0% of your 25. And he's now dead. And he's dead as well, though, because the teammate's going to get a two-piece. What is he hoping you do right now? Would he rather you help him and maybe get a shot off, or would he rather you just watch his pinch and let him watch that lane? What would you rather? If you were sitting here with an AR, you would want your teammate to just push through and get spawns, okay? So that's what I'm saying right now, just being a bit smarter. Now, if you want to do this play, what can you do? Look to your left first. You didn't even look to your left there. Like, look to your left and see if anyone's there
first, if anything.
Exactly. I was going to say right now, this is what I would have done personally, or recommended doing, is say, you know what, let me slide cancel to this head glitch, watch my left for a second. If I don't see anyone, chuck a stun in that gap, then help my teammate for a second. If I still don't see anyone, don't get any help, then I push through. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of just skip that step. You skip that step. Right now, you have no information on your left. You're holding it. You end up getting killed. Now, I guarantee this guy dies as well. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
So right there, you trying to help your team, it doesn't really matter. We're only going to go on what happened, right? So you helping your team there got you both two-pieced. In that scenario, your teammate's like, oh, Bo, why not just watch over me? And he's kind of right in that scenario. Now, your intention there was to help him, but your execution got you both killed. And you lost map control there, okay? So those are the little plays we have to work on. It's very hard to do. Why? Because you're always trying to help your team and be impactful and be more. But the issue is, when you make a wrong play, things like this happen, okay? Let's see what happens now. So now you're with your teammate. You're going to go through. He's right on top of you. So you're looking for that one guy. Look for coning there. Okay, good kill. Okay, so right now, where are they spawning?
Bedroom, or green, more precise.
So right now, you think they're spawning bedroom?
Yeah.
I would say they're probably spawning.
My bedroom, or like that green here over there.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, I agree with you. So right now, you got the spawns blocked. 8 seconds left. So where are they going to push from, would you say?
Kitchen.
Okay, so right now, this is where you have the Hydra. This is where you have the Hydra, the Shotsy, the ability, the being annoying. I don't mind you right now pushing kitchen for an angle and being annoying kitchen, because you want to put pressure on them. So let's see what you do here. I don't mind this as well, but for me, they're going to come through kitchen. So right there, there's a few things, okay? I don't mind you going through the front here, but like I said to you before, I think they're going to come through kitchen. So for me right now, right this second, I'm going kitchen already. Let's just see the timing difference, okay? Between what I would do and what you did it. So let's just count together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say 4 seconds. Let's be a little bit generous. 4 seconds there is the difference between where. If I said to you right now, Bo, I've got to stop, but you got 4 seconds. Where could you get to right now?
I could get pushed up all the way kitchen.
Those 4 seconds, you could easily get to around there, right? Like, you could easily get into the mix. That's why when I say to you the timing is so important, it's not about your gun skill. It's about from you getting from Bo right now to the next version is those timings being so quick and so impactful. If you watch Hydra, he would instantly get in that spot and always be impactful, right? So let's say Bo to Hydra, right? Forget the gun skill and the mechanics. That's a different thing, right? In terms of pure timings and pacing, it's that. It's knowing when to like push out and be annoying and apply pressure. Pressure is one of the most important things in the game. You have that type of role where you can apply pressure. This is where you need to be really quick, really impactful, get there. Because you know they're spawning there, right? You keep them blocked, keep them annoyed, and they're going to take longer to break the hill. So you're just making the game easier for your team. So far, you've made a few plays that made the game harder for your team, okay? Your job now, Bo, is to make the game easier for your team. I know you like to be aggressive. I know you like to cut lanes and be annoying, right? Sometimes that's going to be the play. Sometimes this is going to be the play where you let your teammate do their job and you watch over them. You see what I'm saying? So right now, you help your teammate.
Yeah.
You get the spawns. Then other opportunities are going to arrive where you have the opportunity to cut lanes. You see what I'm saying? It's about being selfless. Right now, you going through kitchen there is actually selfless, but that's what you like to do. You like to cut the lanes there. So right now, go through kitchen, be annoying, cut the lanes. And like I said, the reason I wouldn't go through middle there is because I knew they might not push it. Your teammate does a great job. So I don't even mind you checking middle there. Now let's go through kitchen. Even right now, you're holding this. Think about it. That tells me you didn't read the kill feed. You just got 4-piece. It's impossible for them to be there. Right there, how many people are dead?
4.
All 4, right? So how can they be here already? It's impossible.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So like these little things here, you're holding. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. So you have to be quicker there and cut them a bit further up, okay? Good kill. The reason why I say this as well, Bo, is because I want you having kitchen presence rather than being here, because it's so much harder to play against when you're really, really like pushing them out. Okay, right now you're going through. You're kind of like, oh shit, I'm not sure what's going on here. Again, your teammate's kitchen, so good. You hold the left there. Right there, you just went through. Did you see that or no?
Yeah, I saw him.
Look at that.
I didn't see him in game. I thought I was looking at the time, but
okay.
I saw him just cut through.
So again, it comes down to this. Is like, I just feel like the pressure you had on kitchen just wasn't enough. Like right there, you're pushed up. Like you're okay here, bro. You don't need to like fully back away. Like you could keep them trapped here. Like what's stopping you from going in this left cut? Like, why can't you be in this left car here and just be annoying and play your life? You still got your equipment, right? So slow them down. Like, chuck a stun, chuck a nade, be annoying, play your life. Like, you're supposed to buy time here. Buy time here for your team, bro. Be annoying as fuck. They can't push through without killing you. Be annoying. This is where you shine. But you backing away, you just let go of all that map pressure. Now,
I played it a bit scared because I thought that if he was there were going to be at least 2 more. I thought they were all. I knew where they were spawning, so I thought that all 4 of them were going to come through kitchen.
No, that
so
makes
I wanted
sense.
to stay alive instead of just trying to go for the kills.
No, that makes sense what you're saying. It makes sense. But then again, it comes down to 1, the timing thing, and 2, the pacing of like the mini map and everything. Like, I feel like if you just went early and want Hezi, you could have just got there and like had an extra layer of defense. You're 100% right what you're saying once the pressure's there, but you had time to get there, was my point. Like, you had so much time to get there first, where that wouldn't have been an option. Yeah, that guy sneaks through, which is a bit annoying. You get 1, again, turn around, this guy behind you. You're kind of tweaking there. Okay. So again, for me, it's like, obviously that was a big misplay. You let him through, which you didn't know at the time, so it's fine. Once you get through right now, you get this first kill, okay? Right now, you know shit's mixy, so you don't think he's crossed through, which you didn't see, okay? So obviously that was a misplay, but that's fine. You didn't see it. You know they're coming behind you in kitchen. I just feel like right now with 40 seconds, you guys are very, very close. Now, this is my point from earlier. I think you could have definitely pushed the map out and had another layer of defense, okay? You didn't do that now, which is, it is what it is. So from this point here, what you need to do is just clear your base, make sure that you have at least blocked the back spawns here and get another layer, get another wave of kills here. That's where I feel like now you could low-key go to the left here and kind of just hold the back and get your kills here through kitchen. Like right now, if you see no one there, like I low-key don't mind you backing away slightly, playing the back and kind of just getting another wave of kills there. Especially when they're behind you. That guy went through the stairs. Do you know how he got there? It was just a timing thing again. He went past this cross already. This cross that you're watching at now, he went past it. That's why what I would have done right here. Forget the guy that went through that we didn't see. Forget that guy. Right now, what could you have done here?
Backed up to the stairs. Or back all the way up to the
for me right now, like chuck a stun here, because you might have had a bad timing, like back to the stairs and just kind of make sure this area is safe. You know what I'm saying? When you have 4 down, then you push up, which is what you should have done earlier, which you didn't. That's fine. But now, when you're a little bit more hesitant, just make sure we are safe. Make sure the back's fine. Clear it out a little bit. Let's play out. You guys get through. I think you end up dying, and then you end up probably spawning out. Yeah. So that was just a bit of a misplay. A little bit of a misplay. You end up spawning out. You still got time though. You're still pushing through. 25 seconds left there. See what you do. 2 people go down. Third's in the hill. Your teammates do a great job. So you're just gonna back them up here. Go up the zip line. Perfect. That's unfortunate. A little bit tweaking there, a little bit. That's fine. Go through. Yeah, that's fine. That's not that deep. 10 seconds left. Okay. So right now, again, about reading the pressure, like you guys get the kills, guys get the kills. So right now, you're expecting them to be at the back, right?
Yeah.
Look where your teammate
spawned up behind me.
If your teammate spawns here, they probably don't have the back because they would have blocked that. Your guy would have spawned out. but it's not a big deal. I mean, that's fine. It's not really a big deal. That's just my, like, for me, I knew they weren't there because your teammate spawns there. Like, if your teammates block that, they're not really going to spawn there. That means they're spawning, like, kitchen again. So you go through again. 8 seconds left there. You're probably just trying to find it. All right, let's see what you do here. For me, personally, again, I like to break this through middle. I feel like this is just a death sentence going through this way. I think it's really hard to go through by yourself this way, but let's see how you do it. Your teammates are watching through. And again, this is just the same kind of thing. Like, before we're saying it, it's like quite obvious for me. Like, they're going to be in there holding this angle. Let's just pause it right here. Look how you're doing it. You'll double tap while you're running. Like, do you ever expect to win this? Not really. So these are little things I want you to get out of your game. These little silly deaths. That's a plat 3. You're trying to make it in challenges. These guys can't be gunning you off stupid stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's nothing. That's 100%. Nothing to do with gun skill. This is just like, again, like just going to an obvious cut, but you're moving as if they're not going to be there. But there's 2 seconds left. You clear the back. They have to be there. They're going to watch this cut. So just don't give them those easy kills. Go through middle. Be annoying. Put that pressure on. When you put that pressure on, that's when you're the best. Right now, 4 down. You're going through the same cut. Don't go through middle. Do not go through here. Please do not go through here. Okay. You have a sub by yourself. Your team is not there. I never want you going through here, bro. I want you going through middle here, being annoying. Even right this, like for me, this is a really bad play. I'm surprised they didn't. They're just terrible. I think they should kill you here. Like, bro, if I'm on that head glitch and I'm sitting there snaking you, you're dead, bro. So I don't know why they didn't kill you, but that's fine from them. Poor play from them. At least you played your life well. You're going through. Your teammates are pinching now. So again, this is where you set up the pitch. Let's see what you do here. I don't mind it. I don't mind this play at all. There's a good pinch from you. Again, the angle you came through. I was literally going to say, if you're going to cut through there, I think it just comes down to, again, your execution and your cuts here. Like right now, I don't mind what you do. You jump up here. The only thing I would say is, you know, when you're jumping off this glass, there was literally a gap there that you could have jumped down and they wouldn't have seen you. Like right there. If you just jump through this gap here into gym, that would have been better because they wouldn't have seen you through the middle, through the hill. Now look, you go through here, you know what I'm saying? And then they see you through the hill. Like right now, look, instead of going in gym, you need to go in gym first, clear gym, then go outside, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you basically made the play. It was like you were 95% there. You just overcommitted a little bit. Like right there, clear gym first, then do that. End up getting a kill. That's not the end of the world, but again, just a small detail. Now your teammate's by himself. Let's see what happens. What are you thinking so far, watching this back? What's your thoughts so far?
I think it's a lot of like small mistakes that if I didn't make them, the game seems a lot different.
Yeah, I agree. Just little things, right? And you can see that you're definitely frying in just little things, but it's just about having the timing and the pacing. Like even right now, this little slide cancel here, I automatically know they're going to be in this left or they're going to be coming through there. So like right now, I think he actually catches you off guard. You're kind of sprinting with your gun up, but you end up like kind of frying him. So those deaths there, if you go up against a challenger kid and you die there, that's going to be really annoying because then you're going to lose a spawn. So just like, again, cleaning it up, being a little bit quicker. Right now, instantly watching your left there, holding that angle, like pre-aiming that. You end up frying him. Let's see what you do from here. Great 2-piece. I like this play from you. I don't mind you even pushing up here. This is fine. I'm more than okay with you pushing up here. Perfect. I like that play. They play that terribly. I like that. You capitalize perfect. Your teammates on in the middle. Right now, I'd say go through top. So right now, even this little hesitation here, I don't think you need to. I don't mind it because I know you're trying to hold the back here with 25 seconds left. I would prefer you go in catwalk here. So right now, you get a 3 basically. You know they're spawning out right now, okay? And right now, your teammates behind you. What is your reason to not go catwalk here? Why are you against going catwalk here and pushing out middle map and holding the top catwalk and kind of funneling them through?
Because of the fact that I'm playing solo queue, I'm thinking that people aren't thinking of holding the spawn. So I'm kind of just like, you know, it's 20 seconds. We have control of the hill. I mostly just hang back, and if they try to flip, I can get the easy kills and then push out.
So right now, your teammate's behind you, right? Your teammate's behind you right now. So right now, what you're saying is like, oh, I don't trust my teammates, but he's doing that. And the only thing you're doing now is you're losing map pressure then. That's the only thing I would say again. So you're 100% right, bro. I solo queued all the way to Erie. So I can tell you when I say solo queue is like, you're 100% right to prioritize spawns, right? Like you're doing a good job. But when your teammate's behind you, I don't mind you just pushing up catwalk and keep that pressure a little bit more. Because basically right now, you just want to stop them from pushing mid for free. So if your teammate's right here, like you can go catwalk, right? And let's say your teammate dies. You then have time to back away. That's my only thing I would say. Well, what do you think about that?
I agree. I think it's just about, for me personally, I need to understand when to apply pressure and then when to hang back. I think I mistime it a lot, which is a part of the reason why my gameplay isn't as high as it could be. Yeah,
no, for sure. I think the pressure, reading pressure is a big thing. So let's go through like why right now was a good play to push through. So you get 1, you get 2, okay? So you get the 3rd, you push through. The last one's Bravo. Bravo's right there, okay? So where are they spawning right now?
Behind me, back, P2.
Yeah, around P2 piano side, right? So right now you get 3,
Yeah.
and you know your teammate spawns on your left, so you know they're spawning around piano side. You go through, you kill this last guy. So as soon as you kill Bravo now, you've now blocked these spawns. Your teammate is now behind you. So the only thing I would say now is you know they're coming through P2. We both said that. One of you need to push up and apply pressure. One of you need to kind of just hold the bottom, okay? If you see your teammate right now going towards the left here, right now, this is what I think for you. I wouldn't mind you just pushing up a little bit and trying to just put some pressure on them. That's the only thing I would say. Your teammates watching the left, I would just prefer you putting a bit more pressure on the map there. Just a little bit. Through like the catwalk and just making sure they can't really push through it. That's the only thing I would say. But let's play it out. Let's see what happens there.
Hardpoint identified. We've given up the lead.
So 5 seconds left. Let's see what happens there. Okay, 2 go down.
Hardpoint is active.
So you're going to go through. Going to cut the lane here. The one behind you. Good kill. Where are they coming from, Bo?
I think they're coming from kitchen side.
Okay.
Like far back kitchen.
Hardpoint is secure.
Because I pushed out right here, I thought they were gonna come to the left.
Yeah. So they probably will come through the left. You just caught a timing because it just took you so long to get here. He got here. So for me, this is the best spot on this hill. If you can get to this spot here, you have literally a head glitch watching the whole of the front. It's so hard for them to kill you. You have people set up in crossfire. So for me, it's just about understanding where you want to be. And this is what I mean by timing wise. Like, I just feel like you wasted a lot of time here. I get why you did it. For me, it's just about making sure you're more impactful. Like right now, like you're kind of watching the left here. You got a teammate kind of watching this middle. You got a teammate on the hill. They can't push this left here. Like your teammate's right there. They can't be here. It's impossible for them to be here. So now your teammates go through. Now you go through. So that's 2 down. Okay, cool. That's 2 down.
Hardpoint is active.
If he's not on the hill yet, that means he's still around there. Okay, so I would expect one to be kitchen. You get this kill here. As soon as you get that kill, then you get hit by the nade. I think that's where it went downhill for you because now you're kind of weak here. So I think now it's just about reading the pressure and saying, right, they're going to be pushing kitchen. You're the first one to die here. Sometimes it's okay to die here if you get another kill. Like you're cutting the lanes here. So you go through. If you die though like you did, now it's a bit hard on your team because it's 4v3. I think that was just unfortunate because of timing. So I think the only thing I would say is just I want you to be a bit more aggressive at the start here. I didn't like you just sitting here kind of doing nothing, but that wasn't the reason why it went downhill. So you get 2-piece, that's fine. You get the 3rd. That nade was just really unlucky. So I was just a stupid nade from me. It works out, you get killed. Let's see what happens in the next wave. This wasn't the end of the world. So now the next wave. Now this is where I want to see what you do because this is where it can really see if it goes well or not. Okay. What happened there? Why do you think you guys got collapsed like that?
I think with me dying, it took a lot of pressure that was in the front out, so they would just swarm the hill for free.
So
And
you were the furthest pushed out.
in the back just got ripped.
Yeah. So you were the furthest pushed out at this point, right? And this is what I'm saying from here. This is where I think you could have just bought your team a little bit more time by playing a little bit more pushed out, being a bit annoying here, like through this catwalk and stuff. Like right now, you guys get 2, and then it kind of goes downhill here. I feel like, for example, right here, I don't even think you need to jump down and watch the same thing as your teammate. Your teammate's right there. There's one guy right there. And then I just feel like right there, when you backed away, that kind of lost you your point. Now, I'm going to give you another alternative here.
Hardpoint is active.
Sometimes you can leave him. Okay? Because you can clear this out and watch the reinforcements. That guy can watch the hill. Sometimes, if you want, you can leave him and play for the spawners because there's going to be more of them. What's your thought on that?
Yeah, I think I agree. It's super situational, but I
Yeah,
do
no,
agree.
for sure. 100%. It's super situational, but I'm just giving you another perspective, right? Sometimes you can play for the spawners because for me, they're more important. That right now, this one guy, and again, it's just about like, even as little things like execution. Right now, you turn around, this guy should be dead right now. But the fact that you go right next to him, and then kill him, it's like, I know it's a really little thing there, but you know that actually cost you the hill because he naded that. You know what I'm saying? Like those little things just cleaning up. Just make sure we get that kill as quick as possible. Like you turn around right now, he's dead. You kill him from here. Don't forget to go right next to him. And then you turn around and you cut the kitchen or you cut the P1 or something like that. It was a really weird one
I
because you
think
got
it's a
naded.
mix of, I didn't expect him to just be laying down right here. I thought, because you know how the red dots are delayed,
Yeah.
I thought he put a push through already.
Yeah, no,
So
for
once I saw
sure.
him laying there, in my head I was committed to running to closet
the
to
hill.
kill him.
Yeah. You get 2 downs. Your team is still holding the back here. So this isn't the end of the world. Good play. I like you helping your teammate here. I like you going through. I like you helping your teammate. Perfect. So now they're going through the front. Again, let's see what you do here. Let's see what you do here through the front. Okay, right there. First of all, I don't mind you getting an AR out sometimes.
Drop. I meant to drop behind the jacuzzi.
Yeah. Again, that's
so
two times.
Here.
Now, there's 2 times you made a little misplay. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
The issue is when you're cutting the lanes, these misplays are really important because you're the first in, bro. You're the first blood. So this is what I'm saying about cleaning up. Just got to clean up execution and make sure this doesn't happen. That's 2 times now that you died first. Whether it was through timing or through bullshit or through whatever it was that happened. When you're that Hydra player, when you're that first player, we just have to be getting the first blood under any circumstances. We have to get the first 1 or 2 kills to slow them down. Because otherwise, look, the pressure just goes on your team. It's happened twice now. Both times you died, the pressure goes on your team, okay? So just about cleaning it up, finding different spots, being more impactful. And that happens. You're going to lose those gunfights, it's fine. But just every time you do, just look back and say, what happened? What can I have done differently, okay? That's fine. Go through. I mean, I don't mind. There's 10 seconds left. I mean, you can get scrappy if you want. That's not the end of the world. As long as we have the rotation for new, you guys get 3-piece. Okay, let's see what we do in the new one. I would also say as well, sometimes like you can get an AR out. You don't have to just have Jackal if it can help you. You know, you can definitely get an AR out. This is good. I like what you're doing. You're holding kitchen. Great play. A little bit lucky there with getting the pistol out and then getting the timing. That was, I would say, great shots from you. He probably should have won that, but really good shots from you with the pistol. Like, I'm surprised you won that one. That was very, I don't know how to, I wouldn't say lucky because you outgunned him, but yeah, I was.
No, it was lucky. It was lucky. I won't lie.
It was lucky that you won it, but you used your skill. But yeah, it was a weird one. I don't really know what to call that one, but yeah. Right now you go through. Okay. Good nade, you're watching the cuts. Okay, this is where you need to be impactful. Now let's see what you do here. There's 3 down. Don't tweak, just stay here. Put a fucking trophy down. Don't tweak, sit here, run this shit. Let's see what you do.
Point is secure. We claim the advantage.
Okay. For me, you staying alive is the most valuable thing you could do here. I don't mind this spot, but it's just for me, as soon as you went there, I was like, he's going to die. Whether he gets 1 or 2, he's going to die here. I don't know why you have to give up this guaranteed spot to go there for a guaranteed death, in my opinion. Now, let me explain why from my perspective. If you get shot here, what do you do? If you get shot here, what do you do?
Back up or play behind the cover.
You're logically going to stay behind here, right? Because you're 1 shot. For them to kill you, they have to come out into the open and kill you. You have 3 teammates watching that cross. So you need to make it harder. But when you sit in this corner here and you peek the door, what do? You're letting them kill you without you having your teammates covering you. So this 2-piece, you're going to get anyways, bro. Like this play right, as soon as you went here, I said, oh, well, okay, cool. Bo's dead here. Bo's dead. As soon as you got here, it's not about the play. This is good for 1 kill in different scenario. But like right now, look, right now, you get 1, you get the 2nd. By the way, let's say this guy kills you, okay? But the 3rd's right there. Can your teammate help you right now? Can your teammate kill him? They can't from where they are. So now you die. That was after getting a 2-piece, which is good. But let them come at you, bro. Let them come out at you. Let them come out at you. It's just, look, your teammate had the cross there. And now, look, kitchen's open. Who's in kitchen now? No one. Do you see what I mean, though, these little decisions? Like, you probably think I got the 2-piece. But for me, I think you could have got the 2-piece and just held your life here and be way more impactful. But I want to know your thoughts on that.
I agree. I think a lot of times, like the way I play, I'll get a 2 or 3, and I'll just throw my life away.
Like,
so I mean, it'd be better if I could get.
Bro, I'd rather you get
still
2
stay alive after
100%. Bo, if you get this 2 and play your life, how does he go to kitchen? Tell me. He can't. There's 33 seconds left, right? You get this 3 as a team, and now you're playing your life. The guy that trades you, by the way, do you know what he does after this? Let's watch it out slowly, okay? So he kills you. So Conan kills you. Look what he does. He goes through. Your teammate doesn't trade him. He goes across. Look at that. He goes right there. So he now has kitchen spawn. He has kitchen control. Let me pause it right now. I'm just going to pause it right now and show the attack maps. You spawn right here. Your teammate's right there. Where are your other 2? So you have a teammate here, Catwalk, and you have a teammate around there, okay? Something like that. You have a teammate on the hill.
I think the last one's on hill, yeah.
Okay. If you're alive here, this is what it is. This is the situation instead. They're spawning back there. This guy tries to come kill you. He gets traded. So 4 of them are dead. You guys get 4 down. You just chill here. Okay? If you want to back away, whatever, make sure you have spawns, whatever. But this is fine. You have kitchen now. They spawn here. All 4 of them are on the right. All 4 of you on the left. All you guys have to do is hold your angles. They have to push cuts. Okay? That is so much easier to hold. But because you died, because you overcommitted, by the way, you would have got 2 anyways. They were coming right at you, bro. They were coming at you. That would have been a 2 anyways, okay? Now, because you died, what happens? You now spawn back there. They have the whole of kitchen. Look at the difference now. Like the map control wise, it's nowhere near the same. Now, what happens now? You have to maybe watch kitchen through here. Your teammates may be tweaking. Why is he tweaking? Because the top's open. And then they push through. You see what I'm saying? Like how much map control's lost now?
Yeah, I get it.
Now it's the same amount of kills that you got. It's the depth that's important. It's the depth that's valuable. Shotzi said it when he I forgot who he played. I think it was Cloud9 or somebody fried them. He didn't care about his kills. He goes, yo, I got 9 deaths. When you're playing that role, if you can not die, that means you're being super impactful. That doesn't mean camp in the corner, but if you're playing with that pacing and not dying, you are him. Okay? Because now you're going kitchen, he gets through. Either way, you got the kill there, fine. If he kills you, spoon flip again. So you good kill, you go through, that's what's right. So now they're putting the fruit. So you see what I'm saying by the pressure? That pressure wouldn't have been there if you played your life there.
Yeah,
right
I
here.
agree.
This one spot. And by the way, you got the 2-piece. And this is why I tell people at home, I don't care about kills. This 2-piece for me is irrelevant because you died and lost a spawn. You lost a position. You would have had that 2-piece from the further back position. Now we go through, we forward at 20 seconds. You die, you die, you die. Let's see what happens. Your teammates have to back away now. They have to lose the pressure middle. And there's just less pressure on the enemy team. There's just less pressure on the team. Guess what? They got the scrap time. All because of that one death. Now, could your teammates have done better? Absolutely. But I'm focusing on you only, okay? So this is why when you're quite in the lanes, that is the most important role. Now, this is what I'm saying, bro. If you just change your KD from this game, sorry, if you didn't change your KD and change a few things, you would have had a much better performance. It's not about your kills. It's just about the impact on the map, how you're playing, how you're perceiving the pressure and stuff like that, okay? Why now they're going through the left? They're going through the left. This is fine what you're doing. They're coming behind you. I would get off the hill here. I would get off the hill and hold the back. Yep, perfect. Good. Good stuff. Great. I love that. I love that play. Perfect. He's one-shot challenge. Perfect. Go through. Go kitchen ASAP. Let's see what you do. I don't mind going through here to kitchen. Don't even worry about hill. Don't even worry about hill right now. Okay, why did I say don't worry about hill right now?
Because pressure.
Your teammates are all going towards hill. 3 of them look like they're going towards hill for me. This one guy, is probably. Do you think he kills both your teammates here?
Unless they're really bad, no.
Okay, let's just say they're normal people in this scenario. Like they're your level, they're average in terms of like your average lobby, whatever you have. Like, let's say you have an average crim lobby or diamond lobby, like an average player in that lobby. Okay. In this lobby, let's say everyone's similar. These 2 should kill him. I don't mind you going here. This is, again, another perspective. For me, I would say your teammates are going to kill him. They're both up top. They're both going to kill him more than likely. So me going there as well is just giving extra pressure to this one dot. What about his teammates? What I would say is go up these cat stairs, watch the piano and watch front cat and stop his teammates from pushing out. If you don't see anyone there, that means what does that mean, Bo? If they're not coming through the front or piano, what does that mean?
They're coming through. I'm sorry, so they're not going through the front or piano, they're coming through kitchen.
Perfect. So what do? You could jump off cat and pinch some kitchen. You see what I'm saying? You could just be annoying as fuck here. You don't need to worry about this guy. Let's play it out and see what happens. So by the way, your teammate killed him before you did anything. So that shows that you won't actually need it here, right? In terms of this scenario. Now, front and kitchen's open. Let's see what you do. Now you're watching front. Who's got piano right now?
Nobody.
Okay, so with my play, you would have had piano, okay? And guess what? You die. You see what I'm saying, though? Like those small decisions, those small little things there? Just those little timings, okay? It's about thinking, like, logically, like, there's been 2 times there where you probably could have left your teammates. You probably could have left them out. Like, right now, you made a really good play. Going through, great play. Even right there, like, I don't think you fully need to jump off there. I think you were right there. Like, you could have just easily killed him. I don't know why you jumped off. Maybe it was an accident or maybe you just wanted to escape. But
yeah, I meant to slide back. But
yeah, I was gonna say right there, like, you're chilling, but you slide back, you get that kill quicker, you're good to go. So I don't mind you re-wrapping around. Like, it's not a bad play, but I'll just give you a reason why. And right now, as soon as you get that play, right now, I want you watching the front. I don't really care about the time right now. I don't care about the time because, bro, this guy can get time if he wants. Like, the point is, you just want to stop the pressure from piano and through the front, and you want to make sure that they don't have pressure on you guys. So right now, I'll turn around and immediately read the pressure. You got a grenade, bro, chuck a grenade, zip, go piano, like, be annoying here. Especially because your teammate's with you. This is where I said you should push out. And I said it before as well, like, right now, you should push out right now. Because your teammate is coming up these stairs, let him have the hill. Let him have the easy gunfight, zip, or ladder. You need to push piano or be annoying. Or watch the front or something. Like, push out here. What do you think?
I agree. I think it's harder for me to recognize it in game, but
oh, no, for sure.
Watching it back is definitely, it makes sense.
But this is the skill gap. When in game, it's about making the same decision a second quicker, 2 seconds quicker. Every second quicker is getting closer and closer to a pro level. Okay? That's the difference. you're 100% right. It's harder in game, but you know, you want to get to challenges to be that level. That's what you got to do. Look what happened. You guys spawn out now. You guys going all the way, and these are just little things, bro. Like that hill. There's no reason why you guys should die here, like, and lose spawns here. Okay. It's just a pressure. There was no pressure around it, so you could have got an extra kill or two. Your teammates ended up dying because they will push out. They just went through piano right there. 15 seconds left. Okay, start rotating now.
Hardpoint located.
By the way, when I'm doing a VOD review, like it could be my VOD review, it could be a pro VOD review, it could be yours. Like there's always little mistakes because it's not even mistakes. It's always little things you could have done differently because that's what happens in COD. There's thousands of micro decisions, but the more VODs we do, the more you're going to be able to see it and identify it. And for me, for you, the main thing I would say is the pacing and being like really impactful. When I see you in cuts, you're getting 3 pieces. I have no doubt you could do that, but it's about getting there more often than not. Okay, even right now, I don't mind what you're doing. You're trying to hold and secure the spawns, but it's just about thinking, like, okay, right now, we're going through. My teammate's pushed up right now. 8 seconds left. And then now you're going to hold the pinch, but they just came through Catwalk. It's like you go through, they end up coming through Catwalk. That's fine. They got a good pinch. Let's see where you spawn and what happens from there. Okay. So your teammate shouldn't be. I prefer him the other side, so he's kind of faded for that. But that happens in solo queue as well. Good kill. They're going to be in front of you. They're going to be in your right here. Yeah, you got a nade. I would have chucked that nade ages ago. You must love Omni movement in this game, right?
I do.
I love Omni movement too. This spread, that's what I'm saying. Your role is just such a clean role in this game with Omni movement. It's so smooth. So I think you had a really hard job there. You did a great job. You did a great job finessing. Good stuff, okay? Great job. I think the few things you're going a little bit differently, but overall did a really good job finessing. You're holding great time. Look at that. You're frying. This is really good. Really good play from you, okay? This was a skill difference. This is where you just outskilled them. 10 seconds left. This is where I would say, like, low-key, I don't know. Low-key, I would say pushing through here is probably a good play. I guess you're trying to get the rest of the time. Is that what you're trying to do here?
Yeah, I saw my team going through, so I was like, I'll just hold scrap.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, for me, the
Because
only reason
we weren't up that by that much is like 20 seconds. So
the only reason I would prioritize going through is because you got a teammate behind you, right? And this is, I think, something I saw in your team vote as well as a team is like, let him bump. And right now, like I personally would say, you're more impactful going through, trying to break the spawns and let your teammates bump hill, in my opinion. Because you holding this hill, let's play it out. This guy now could have bumped. Even if he let go, bro, those 10 seconds, like you're going to play for spawns here. And those spawns are so valuable. Because you're doing it anyways, to be fair. So it's not the end of the world, but yeah. I would have just... It's always better to go earlier because you just have more pressure on them.
yeah, I get that.
It's not... That wasn't like the end of the world, though. That was okay. They're not really holding spawns anyways. You're going through. There was a misplay. That was a misplay. I think you just read the map wrong there.
I did.
There was no deaths.
I mean, in my head, I thought, because my teammates spawned up, and I saw my 2 teammates hit in the front, I thought them 3 would work together to break it, and that way I can still just hold the front and keep them from like pushing in behind them.
So who spawned? No one's
once
spawned
I
at the back
realized
though.
my whole team died, I kind of just was like in a weird spot where I didn't know what to do after.
So right now though, this is why I'm saying my pressure was wrong. Like no one died on your team though, so they were still spawned at. Look at the kill feeds. So no one spawned at the back here. So right now, look, you got this side. You're going through. So your teammates going through the back here. I get what you're trying to do here. You're trying to go through, but my point here was like your teammates are still spawning piano. So let me explain this bit. Once we get this bit, I think we're in a good spot. Okay. Your 2 teammates are spawning piano. Okay. Happy with that?
Yeah.
You're standing back there, so you're kind of blocking the back here. You have another teammate, he's kind of right there as well. Where could they be spawning? Where would blue spawn here?
Piano or blue spawn?
Yeah.
Kitchen side, like front kitchen.
Yeah. So they will spawn around kitchen side, okay? Why? Because you're blocking these spawns. Now, in this situation, because your team...
It'll be parallel to that point.
Exactly, they'll be parallel. Now, because your teammates are spawning out, that tells me that someone on their team's also blocking spawns. So I think someone's around there or something. Because otherwise, if they weren't blocking spawns, you probably would have had them spawn with you. So I would say that they might have someone push up as well. So we don't really know where they are. But the point is, like, look at this. You're watching this area right now. You let your teammate at the back die, and remember, your teammates weren't spawning there, so there was no extra reinforcements. That was my only issue with this play, was now that your teammate died at the back, you're going through the front, you're going to make your teammates probably spawn kitchen. Yeah, so he spawns kitchen. Do you see why? Because you kind of left it. So I feel like right there, you kind of got to reinforce the back and just clear it once. I don't know why you went to cut lanes when no deaths happened. That was my only thing there. Like you went for you went for spawners, right? But there was no one that died. You see what I'm saying? Like you went for spawners, but there was no deaths. Like go for the wave first. Let them get the kills. Like, right now, look what you're doing. Right now, how many people died? None.
Nobody.
Maybe one like 5 seconds ago. Okay. Besides that, look, this it might be a 3v3. Your teammates aren't even there yet. But look at this. Right now, you should be reinforcing the hill. But look what you do. You're holding for spawners. You're playing for spawners when you guys got 1 kill, but they killed your guy at the spawn. So like you kind of just overcommitted there for spawners, and now look, now you're like, oh shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing I would say. You instead of like overcommitting there, just help your teammates. Help your teammates clear the hill and then go for spawners. Perfect. On your left. Okay, you're by yourself. I'd watch the back low key. Great fucking two. Like you just shout like, yep, shoot his body. Good. Shoot his body. They're gonna be in the back on you, yep. So your teammate, yep. So that it's gonna be a little bit of a timing thing. You end up getting picked. That's fine. You did your job. You get 2. You should be able to spawn up now and get the front. Now this is where you cut the lanes. Now this is where you be annoying. This is where you be annoying. You can cut the lanes here. I don't mind you holding that, but I would say go cut the lanes, bro. I would say go up top, be annoying, go fly at them, cut the lanes. I don't mind what you're doing, but I would say go be annoying. You're gonna go through kitchen, okay? They're gonna come through the front probably. 10 seconds left. This is fine. You're gonna start rotating. Okay, not bad. I like this play. You're sitting in this off angle. You're going through. Overall, it's fine. Overall, it's fine. Again, it's about making sure it's a bit cleaner. You're playing against platinums and stuff, bro. You're trying to go into challenges. Like you said, this shouldn't even be a close lobby. It's not about kills. It should be, in terms of that score, it shouldn't be like that.
That's the part that like upset me because I'm shooting my gun.
Oh, you're clearly shitting on them. You're clearly, you're clearly better than them. You're clearly outgunning them. Whenever it's a 50-50, you're winning them, right? So then it's just like, okay, what are we doing wrong then? What are we reading wrong? And I think you're just reading the pressure a little bit wrong, I would say. Like certain times, like right there again, sometimes you're like completely bypassing the pressure and you're just on your own island and your teammates are 3v4. So you're kind of leaving them to dry by trying to cut lanes. So remember I said doing your 25? Sometimes that means helping your team. Sometimes you're trying to do too much. You're trying to like beat him and you're leaving your teammates. So you're making their 25% harder to do. Like right now you go through, you get 2. This is fine. You get 3 down. Okay, cool. Let's see where they spawn. Let's see what we can hold. Like right now you can low-key hold it, bro. They're probably going to spawn like back there. Let's just chill for a second. You go far left there. They're probably spawning at piano, I would say. Let's see who they are. They're not piano.
I thought they'd be back here. That's why this whole route. But I guess they spawned out, which was weird.
I think they spawned behind you.
Bedroom, they don't spawn out.
Yeah, I think they spawn behind you. I think when you push this area here, I think it's a weird one. You're right. I think right now, like after 3, it doesn't make sense for them to spawn back there. They should still spawn piano. So let's see. Yeah, this is a weird one. I think maybe their last guy was there. That's probably what happened. Probably their last guy was probably the other spawn. I don't know why he was there. So. And I think that's what I mean. When we're watching like the pros and challenges, that wouldn't happen, right? Like because that last guy was probably behind you guys for no reason. So he gave you the good spawns. But you go through. This is fine. Good help on your team. Good too. Again, I mean, you're frying them. That's not the issue. Even just a little play like right there, I feel like that's a hard gunfight. Just like maybe sliding to the left using that cover. Just as like really, really nitpicking here. Like backing away, like using this left as cover, chucking an A, just keeping your second wave here. I think it's a really hard gunfight. Really hard gunfight to win. Your teammate should get the trade though. Yep, perfect. So you did a good job getting some damage off. Your teammate gets a trade. Okay, let me ask you a question now. This teammate Kitchen, do you like where he is or would you rather him be in here?
I like where he is, honestly.
But what about these players? What if they push out?
Well, it seems like he's on the wood wall, so if they push out, the wall, right? I can watch over him to help, if anything. So, remember when you were in this exact same scenario and that was you? Yeah.
And you went there? Do you see why it could be hard for your teammates as well then? Because you sitting here, you're probably thinking like, right now, if this guy goes and sits here, you're like, bro, what? You're fine where you are. You don't need to be in the mix. Like, you're fine. That's what your team is want from you, okay? This guy's 25 right now. You know that they can't come through kitchen because he's there, right? So it makes your job easier. Like, you know right now, if you're watching this, you know kitchen's safe. So it makes your job easier. If this guy dies, does that not make you tweak a little bit about kitchen?
Yeah, it does.
And that's why it's important. It's not about your kills or your deaths, bro. It's about how you're making your team's game easier. Look at this. Look at this. This guy's kitchen. You're not even worried about kitchen. That guy's there. You're chilling. Now he's giving up kitchen like an idiot. But now you're worried about kitchen yourself. Okay? Because he's giving it up. Good movement to get out. Good finesse. Right now, what should we pick up? Probably kitchen. Because your teammate trolled and let it go. And look at that. He goes through kitchen. So you dying and this guy making that stupid play are the same thing in terms of the impact on the team. Okay? And you can see the impact it has. That guy was so faded for that. He doesn't need to leave up kitchen. Good play from you. Great play. Again, you're going up against platinum, so I'm not going to gas you in your gun skill here. because I know you're better than them regardless, but you did good. You did good. The only thing I would say again is just like these small little things about being more impactful and cuts and stuff like that. Even this situation right here, I don't mind you sitting back here. For me personally, I feel like once you get like 3 or 4 down, you could push up a bit and be really impactful. I don't mind it. This is like a reserve spot, and I see it a lot as well. But yeah, this is fine. You're watching the left there. You're being impactful. This is good. I think you should be able to clean the wind here from here. Great, good kill. Teammates got the right again. This is fine. You could push up a bit now. And yeah, so I think overall it's fine. It's not bad. It was definitely decent gameplay. I could see why you were like, oh, I wish I won a bit more. But you don't have your score, do you? No.
Okay. No, I think I cut it off.
Okay. I mean, when I look at that, I think, okay, you fried. There was no like doubt that you fried them. But like you said, the score was a bit too close. And the only thing I would say is like, if I was watching that and being like completely honest, like where you could have improved was just like, I think just manipulating the map a bit more. If you're the best player in the lobby like you are, I think just manipulate the map a bit more. That's it. Like putting more pressure when you guys have setups, just kind of spawning them further out, being a bit more annoying. Like even when you're cutting the lanes, it's always very reserved. So it's always in our spawn. And the issue with that is if you die once, they're going to have the heal. I think we saw a few of those, right? There was a few breaks where you guys got one waved and died straight away, especially with the P4 and stuff. But overall, it wasn't bad though. And you got to remember, when you're playing solo queue as well, these lobbies are going to happen, bro. Like even if you fry, you might only win by this amount. That's normal. It's just a part of solo queue because your teammates aren't doing their 25. So just try to cut out those useless deaths and make sure you're doing your 25%. And I think you're fine. Like against better players and a team, we could see more. But in that games like this, bro, I think you did fine. You're frying. Just got to clean up those little 25%. What do you think though, from your gameplay, like looking back?
I think it's good. I need to work on like the awareness and everything. I think that's like the biggest problem. So I think I guess my question be for you is how do I actively work on that? Because like yes, I can watch a VOD and know the right answer, but when it comes in a game, how do I keep remembering what the right answer is?
How many VODs have you watched of yourself?
I watch VOD like every day. So every time I play, I record a session and then I watch it over.
Do you feel like you're not making the same mistakes?
I don't sometimes, or I won't say sometimes. Like a lot of mistakes I used to make earlier in the game, like when the game first came out, I don't.
Okay.
However, I feel like the progress isn't as quick as I would love it to be.
Okay.
Or maybe not as quick is not the right word. I think it's not as much as I would want it to be.
There's a few things I'd like to do. Like the way when I'm playing, there's a few things that make me, I feel like, improve every single time. Okay. So when I'm playing solo queue, the first thing I do every single time, every kill cam, this is when I'm trying to actually get better and lock in and stuff. Not like play solo queue on stream. Like I watch every kill cam. Why do I watch every kill cam, Bo?
So you can see what the enemy saw and how they got the kill on you.
I can see what the enemy saw. I can see how they got the kill, and I can see if that death. There's two ways that death. That death was a death that was a valuable death for me. What's a valuable death? Show everyone at home. What's an example of a valuable death?
Like you delayed time, or you delayed them from pushing for a certain period of time, and they still killed you. Okay.
For example, let's say it's a 2v2 on the hill, and I slide in and I get the first kill, and then I get traded, but my teammate gets a trade on me, so we win the 2v2. That's a valuable death. Is that fair?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, cool. That's a valuable death because you impacted the team in a positive way. You made a play. If I go in and my teammate's 5 seconds behind me, like you did earlier on this P3, you know when you went in by yourself and went through here and you were like double tapping Y? That's an example of a bad death, like a useless death. So you can watch that and say, okay, stupid death, don't let that happen. Every game that goes by, you want to have more of these, less of these. And you're going to start to realize if you have these every single time, just after the game, like, yo, what am I doing? Slow it down. You know what's going on. And another thing is just when you're playing, just look at the minimap and don't be afraid to slow it down. Trust yourself a bit more. Hold an angle, but like, okay, they should be spawning here. I'm going to hold it. Okay. If they don't, if you read a spawn wrong, just about understanding why, what went wrong. Okay. How can I have done this differently? It's just these little changes, bro. You think you're not improving by a lot right now, but the thing is like the level you're at, like the skill gaps like this, like you learn skills up to here. Once you get to this point here, it's slower and slower and slower. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm coaching people in gold, people that watch these videos, right? If I teach them centering, they go from here to there straight away in one session. But with you, Bo, because you've got all the fundamentals, it's just about every time we improve, you're going to go up a little bit, and that's fine. But you just got to keep on going, do stuff like that. And I think in game, just being really, really analytical, bro, especially when you're playing solo queue, like every death, okay, was it valuable? What do my team need? Every time you spawn up, what do my team need? I seen you kind of anchoring spawns, but when you're playing, bro, this is like generally the way I look at it. You got one person on the hill, okay? You have one person holding spawns, one person cutting lanes, and one person who's a bit more of a free roll. Okay, and that free roll can kind of help out whoever needs help. For example, if you're cutting lanes and there's like a certain hill where two of you can cut lanes, he can cut lanes. If someone's holding the hill, there's certain hills where you have two people, right? Like P3, he's holding hill. It just depends on what you guys need. So what you need to start doing as well is every time you, because I think there's a few times where you kept on doing this. You kept on trying to cut lanes, cut lanes, cut lanes, cut lanes, cut lanes. But there was times where your teammates needed you to help with holding spawns or doing that. You see what I'm saying? For example, that P4. Remember the P4 when you tried to cut lanes but no one died? So it was a bit irrelevant.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and that's why when you start doing as well, when you spawn up, see what does my team need. So like, if your teammates have someone on the hill, someone holding spawns, let's say there's two people on the hill, and one holding spawns, then you can say, okay, I'm gonna cut lanes. Great, I'm gonna cut lanes. Be annoying. But if your teammate has someone pushed up, and they have somebody holding hill, and there's no one holding spawns, then you pick up spawns, which you're kind of doing to an extent, but just making sure you're consistent with that, picking up the gap in your setup. And that's it. That's the main thing. I mean, bro, like we said, it's just like, it's going to take time and VOD and like execution, and just keep on working your mistakes. Keep on working your mistakes. Keep on pinpointing it. What went wrong. So, okay, there you go. So you have the score. So you had 32 and 15. In this type of lobby, that's not bad. I just feel like you could still be more impactful. Like with your skill level, I still feel like you could be way more impactful. That's still not bad. It's not like you didn't have an impact. But I don't know. I just feel like your gun skill is so much better than them. I feel like you could punish them a lot more. And when I look at this lobby,
I definitely agree.
You're definitely not a diamond player. You're definitely better than diamond. So I'm like, you could definitely just be way more impactful and like drop like 50 plus and have the same or more impact, or way more impact and stuff like that. But yeah, let me end this recording because it's gonna I don't know how much space I got in case it crashes. But we'll catch up in a second. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, drop a like, shout out that boy Bo, and yeah, I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.